Yo, what's going on, guys? It is time for another reaction video, and I have a guest here with me today, Monica Villasenor. You might recognize her.
Hello.
She is back. So those of you who might recognize her is because she's done Harry Mack reactions with me in the past, but she's never seen or heard or done anything by Ren. So we're going to go down the Ren rabbit hole today. I think we got maybe 6 or 8 videos lined up. So for those of you who like to binge watch these reactions, they're going to be released back to back all day today. So you ready to do this, Monica?
I'm ready.
All right. Just as a reminder, you got that space bar over there. Anytime you want to pause it, feel free to do so. And we'll get straight into it. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I probably should have mentioned that the artist we were reacting to is Ren, and the song is called Hi Ren. My apologies.
Okay. That was not what I was expecting to see come rolling out, but okay.
At the beginning?
Yeah. Hi, Ren.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, are you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking...
What's going on? Throw you off?
No, it's great. It's interesting. Obviously, there's a couple Rens in here.
Yeah. I usually don't pause when I have guest guys, but I glanced over and Monica had this expression on her face like, what the heck's going on? So
okay.
I had to check in with her.
Yep.
biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect at always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song.
Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius.
He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a coin minted different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
That's really sweet. Yeah, that was interesting. I actually enjoyed that song. It was really cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't exactly what I thought when it started.
Yeah, with the pig mask and the...
Yeah, not what I guess. Yeah, but it was really interesting to see like that back and forth. Like I feel like it's your angel and devil, kind of everybody has that inside them, right? So it's I definitely saw that. There is one thing not song related and nothing against him because I think he's got a great message. But I think you had mentioned, does he do this all in one shot?
Yeah.
And so when I was watching, like when it started in the song, he had the whatever that gown is.
Yeah.
And it was kind of high and I could tell, I was like, oh, he understands how every woman feels when they wear a dress or a skirt.
Oh yeah.
Because he's sitting straight on and you're like trying not to flash anybody. And I'm like, oh, he knows exactly how we feel. And then as it was going along, it would be longer. See how it's longer?
Yeah.
And then at the very beginning, it was pretty short. And I was like, okay, see?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize he had shorts on underneath. And so I was wondering that too. I was like, did he have his shorts on the whole time? Because it kind of went, yeah.
So I think, there's been people who in the comments will argue and say that they don't believe it was a one take.
Yeah.
But I think what it is because there are multiple angles. So they filmed it with like 5 cameras. And the only thing I could think of is that as he's playing the guitar and he's moving, it's moved. Yeah.
And he moves his legs too during it. Cause I was like, yep. Cause at one time he goes to the side, which I think is how most
players.
Yeah. Most ladies like, well, no, women, if you're in a skirt, you kind of turn your knees to the side. So you're not like straight on. But that was one of those things in my head that I kept watching. Yeah.
And it makes more sense that you would catch that because being a female who wears skirts, then you would, because I never really paid that close attention to that.
But then it got longer, and I kept trying to think. Thought I was going to be able to stop it, but
did it not pause for you?
No, I didn't do it. I was
This is so this is one of those that like you don't stop it at all because you just get so consumed by it, or you stop it like constantly because every little thing provokes like your thoughts, right?
No, for sure. It is very like his mess. He has obviously. It's a very thoughtful song, and I think I can see where it would resonate with a lot of people.
So Ren's been creating music solo and with bands for about 15 years. You can go back and find music from him on YouTube as far back as I think like 13 years. Mm-hmm. And his own music and the music he does with the band called The Big Push, which is what we'll be checking out next, has been fairly successful. They regionally, they have a huge audience there in Brighton, England, and then even beyond that throughout the UK and some other areas. But he didn't really start to go overseas as much until this song. So like they have a worldwide audience, but this is the song that really...
Do they tour?
So let me tell you some background on Ren to kind of explain the whole story. So this song is not just about the ego of his music and like the back and forth of the angel and devil, but it's about psychosis and his medical background, his illness. So early on, he had illnesses and was continually misdiagnosed. And being misdiagnosed, he was misprescribed different medications. And those medications,
just make things worse.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, the thing what he truly had was continuing to damage his body. And what it turns out is that he has Lyme disease.
Oh.
And so 4 months ago, 6 months ago, maybe a year, I don't know the exact timeline, he went to Canada to start getting proper treatment for his Lyme disease. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the music that's being released right now on his YouTube channel, he pre-recorded a lot of it and has been trickling it out. And he's come back once or twice to the UK to film a few other videos, but then goes back immediately to Canada for his continued treatment. So as far as touring, the band that he was a part of, The Big Push, all 4 band members, himself included, pretty much have, well, let me rewind. That band is made up of 3 vocalists, 3 guitarists, and 1 drummer. The drummer doesn't really do anything outside of the band, but the other bandmates also have their own music projects.
Okay.
So when he went to Canada, they basically kind of split up. And right now, they all say they're kind of going their own direction and will likely not reform as a band. But so they're not going on tour or anything right now. I could see them occasionally doing shows, but I don't think it'll be anything outside of Brighton, England, which is where they really grew their following. But yeah, so the song, it kind of goes back and forth. It is about his angel and devil and like his success in music, but it's also what he's been battling with psychologically and also physically from his medical ailments.
Yeah. And the intro makes more sense now that I heard the song.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I didn't want to tell you anything. So like for me, my journey into this song, somebody in a Harry Mack reaction is like, hey, you should go react to Ren. And I just went to search Ren and I typed in the word reaction, and this was the most reacted to song. So this is just the one I picked purely by chance and did a reaction. And then it didn't take long before everybody in the comments is like, you need to listen to this song. You need to do that song. You need to check out his band, The Big Push. You need to check out his old band, Trick the Fox. And so I just started going down the Ren rabbit hole, which is what we're about to do today.
Yeah. And I can see where this song would lead you to do that, because it is an interesting song for sure.
So, so you enjoyed it though, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then like, what about the different musical elements? You know, how he starts with the guitar and then he goes into the singing and then kind of the rapping.
Opera-ish. Yeah, like all over. Like when he started his vocal, I was like, okay, again, not what I expected from him rolling out like this.
For me too, like when he started going, oh, I was like, what is this? What is this?
I know. Yeah, not what you expect, but no, it's great. And I like also even the tone and the way he sounds is different when he was doing the 2 different characters.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not just the voice.
Turned, but I think you could tell it was like different.
He was acting it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm glad you liked it, because that means that hopefully you're going to continue to like everything else we're checking out.
Yeah, let's hope so.
So you guys, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to see more from myself and Monica going down the Ren rabbit hole today, if you're watching these on the day of release, by the time you finish watching this video, the next one should be ready for you to watch and so on. So however many we end up doing today, they're all going to be released back to back. And just so I don't forget to mention it, if you guys do want to follow Monica, her Instagram will be in the video description, so go check that out. If you happen to be in the States, in the US, and you're in the Houston area, or perhaps coming to the Houston area, she's a realtor in Houston, so she can help you find your property. She'll help me find my property here. So
yeah. And I love seeing everyone's comments on the video.
Yeah, Monica is one of my
check them out.
few guests that actually responds to the comments. And I was telling her today, we had lunch before we filmed. I was like, there's a lot of people that keep saying, when's Monica going to come back? When's Monica going to come back? And so she wasn't expecting that. So Monica's back.
Yeah. Thanks,
all right, guys. Yeah, seriously, I love reading those comments, but I like it even more when you guys interact with my guests as well.
Yeah, I enjoy it for sure.
We'll see you guys in the next video. Later.
Bye.